My name is Sandrine Shimni, and I'm going to present to you how to be an effective manager. In this presentation, you're going to see two main things, and that is the function of management and the management styles. I'm going to take you through 5 functions of management, and that is planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. Going on the first function, planning as a manager needs to decide what needs to be happening. For example, in the present, what is going to happen today, even like in 5 years or 10 years or even in a week, you need to plan what is going to be happening. And an example of this function in real life can be like an action plan of the activities you're going to carry out through a year or through a week. Another function as a manager that you need to carry out is all about organizing. So organizing involves implementing a pattern of relationships among workers and making the use of resources required to successfully carrying out the plan. So in organizing, you basically gather your employees and you tell them what to do using the resources that they have. And an example of these functions in real life can be delegating like 5 members of the staff and giving them a specific project to work on using resources of the business. So going on then the third function, which is staffing, it involves job analysis, involves recruiting new employees, it involves giving trainings to employees about specific or other skills that they do not have. So a good example of this function could be like hiring a new employee, like a manager, or hiring an assistant, or even training existing employees in your business about new skills, maybe how to use a new machine in the building, how to use the software, you know. Going on the fourth function, we have leading. So in leading, basically what you do is to know what you want to do and get people to do it. You take the lead and assign people tasks and you tell them do this and or do that. So another example of that is basically like something has happened in the business, so you want to take the lead or lead people into finding a solution to that challenge that has happened in the business. Going on the fifth, which is the last function for today, is all about controlling. So controlling is more of evaluating yourself and assessing where you are and seeing if you have achieved your goal. And one way of doing this, as an example, is to evaluate the performance of your workers in your business and see if they are doing well and see if they're on the right track to achieve the goal. Now, going on the second part of the presentation, we have management styles, and that is we're going to talk about 3 styles, and that is directing, delegating, and discussing. On directing, so basically in directing, people learn through listening and following instructions. So what you do in order to make this function, you need to be precise when you're giving directions. You need to give a big picture. You need to be detailed so that people can get what you're saying and learn from that. You also need to interact with people, but in a way that is respectful, in a way that is in an adult manner. And lastly, you don't sugarcoat anything. Be straightforward. Let your employees know what you're telling them exactly. So the second part of this um, is delegating. So delegating is all about assigning tasks, and people are going to learn uh, through empowerment. So you empower someone by giving them something to do so that they may learn. So you may also do this by being precise. So if you tell someone go do something, make sure that you're being precise about the responsibility they're supposed to be doing. Also, make sure to give them something that is not overwhelming, but again that is challenging, so that they can learn something from it. And lastly, uh, make a check-in date so that you can track their progress, know that your employees are doing what you're going to require them to do. Going on the last but not least, discussing management style. So in discussing, basically people are going to learn through interaction. So the way you interact with your employees, the way you talk about weaknesses, problems, opportunities, is going to lead them, and they're going to learn from it. So, for example, if you're discussing about something, make sure you ask them questions. Make sure you're taking the lead. And for this system to go well, you need to ask them questions, but then do not answer your own questions, because you need to hear from their opinion and their point of views. Again, do not let anyone dominate the whole discussion, because if you let someone dominate this discussion from the employees, you're going to lose the focus of the discussion. Again, prepare your questions in advance and make sure each employee is participating in the discussion. Do not leave anyone out. So basically, concluding, um, that is the end of my discussion. And remember that in all these three management styles, you need to be precise, and also keep in mind that you need to prepare ahead of time everything that you do. Thank you so much for following my discussion to the end.